Hey, I'm here with the 2003 Chevrolet Suburban. It's the one I had worked on before that had the bad blower motor. She had the truck and went to the store. She tried to put the truck in park and it wouldn't go into park. So she decided to drive it back home because if she turned it off, it wouldn't turn back on because the gear shifter wouldn't go into park. And I looked on the internet trying to find, there's a guy who has a video, but it's kind of hard to see what was going on. And what it is, it's a solenoid that goes down here on the steering column. If you can shine right here, Lorenzo, look. Hold on, let me back up. Okay, this solenoid right here, this is a solenoid. If you can tell, see if you can focus in on this stuff right here. The plastic clips that are, or whatever they are made out of, they turn to like powder or something inside there. I don't know if you can see right there. See if it'll focus in there, Lorenzo. Right there, that is supposed to hold it onto that these little things right here. This one goes on this side. This one goes back here in the back. And it's supposed to go in there and clip in there like that. And this one goes in the front right here and clip like this. This one's still kind of holding, but the back one was the one that comes off. And this solenoid, what happened was it popped out. It was popped out in the back. It was just hanging like this. And it wouldn't let it go into park. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put it back on here because nobody has this part right now. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put it back in here and I'm gonna get some zip ties and zip tie it together around here and this one around the steering column so that it won't come back out. And hopefully that'll solve y'all's problem. But to get to this solenoid, you got to back up, Lorenzo. It's right here on the, if you can take a big picture of the way it is right there, Lorenzo. That's like underneath your steering column. You have to take your dash cover off, which is this one that goes across the top right here. And it just pops out. You just pop it out. And then you'll have to take the bottom piece, which is this one. This is the one that goes down here. And this one, it just goes clipped in here. And it has 2 bolts in the bottom. You take those 2 bolts out and then pop this off. And you'll get this out of the way. Once you get that out of the way, there's a metal piece right here that goes underneath the steering column. And then bolts right there. See right here, shine right here, Lorenzo. Back up. This way. There you go. And it's just 4 bolts. 2 on this side and 2 on that side. 2 on this side and 2 on that side. And those are 10mm bolts. You take this off and you can get access to that solenoid. So what I'm going to do is zip tie it. And then I'll get back with y'all in just a second. Okay, we're back. I went ahead and I zip tied that solenoid in place so it won't come out of its place. So let me show you what I did. Let me see the camera, Lorenzo. Okay, so down here you got that shift solenoid. Let me turn this key out. Okay. Okay, so that solenoid is right there. My light might be a little bit too bright. There, that's probably better. Okay, so that's the shift solenoid right there. It kept coming out. It kept coming out of the thing, so I zip tied it around the steering column. The key to it is to get that zip tie between that linkage on the bottom and the actual solenoid. So if you could see, that's how I did it, so that it won't pop out. Let me see if I can get this thing to focus better. There we go. Okay, so that's how I got it to zip tie. I just went around the steering column with 2 zip ties, and it held that solenoid in place from coming out of there. So now it's inside where it's supposed to be, and it's not going to be able to come out. And I noticed that this front one right here too is kind of gummied up too. So I put a zip tie around it and this other one together, so those guys won't come apart. So let me show you how it's going to work. Let me turn this key on. Okay, so that is there. Let me see if I can do this. Okay, I got it. Okay, put the brake, keys forward, and now everything is in spot. They can't come apart because the zip tie is holding it together. Alright, so hopefully guys that helps y'all out, because until I find that part, a new part to put in there, then we're just gonna go with the zip ties. Thank you.